What's good, YouTube? This might hurt some people's feelings, but if so, I can't help that. Once again, real eyes, real eyes, real eyes. All right. With that being said, we're gonna talk about drugs, and the only reason why I'm speaking on drugs is because I kind of feel bad for some people that I know from back in the day that was arrested for selling drugs. Well, why would you feel bad for them Trey 57? Y'all wonder why I'm squinting? It's because it's bright out here. I feel bad because some of them was arrested because they were trying to support themselves and their families. I can hear some of y'all now will get a job. Well, they was denied a job from having felonies. Well, that's their fault. Yes, it is. Because they chose to do what the law don't want them to do. But when you really think about it, the ones that set these laws into place, it's all about control. If I could control these people, we're gonna be set for life, and they set for life. The dark forces that made these laws, and yeah, not the people, the dark forces that made these laws. You can't see the real evil. You just see the puppet that's creating these evil acts. The puppets, we puppets, y'all, marionetting them around. The one that's making these laws, the dark forces behind all of this. So what I'm getting at, no, I don't want to sell drugs. I know some people that sell drugs. I know some people that used to sell drugs and they got life in prison. They got time in prison, depending on how much they got caught with. Depending on what state you live in now, you can get life. And it's pretty sad. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The only reason why they get time in jail for selling drugs is because the organization, the government, the dark societies don't get a cut out of that money. It's tax-free money. Every time somebody walks out on the corner, they call it hitting a lick. I gotta go spin a block, not shoot nobody. I'm talking about I gotta go spin this block and pop it off with this person. That mean they going to go, distribute their stuff. They're distributors. It's a job, but not a job in their eyes. See, they don't get it. I look, y'all, and I hear y'all cussing me out now, but let me be honest. I've been sitting down, I've been thinking like this is a crime, man. Like where we live, if it ain't their way, it's no way. Once again, they are allowed to arrest you, fuck your whole life up, give you a criminal record where you can't ever get a job again. And you was only selling drugs just to get ahead, just to pay your bills and to live like those people that ain't gotta sell drugs. Selected few get to have the finer things in life, and we all came out of a different womb, but we all came out of the womb. How is your life better than mine? How are you able to get these things, but I can't? You giving better opportunities. I'm not, for whatever reason. So I gotta go out and sell drugs to get ahead. I gotta go out. Well, he could get two jobs. No, but you didn't have two jobs. We both had the same job. They're gonna pay you better than they pay me, and we both got the same knowledge. I'm speaking facts, y'all. It's sad. If y'all want to talk about prejudice, I ain't talking about prejudice. I'm talking about evil, real evil that don't want to see a selected few make it. That's why they got levels to this shit. They call it low class, middle class, high class. None of them classes mean nothing to me. They don't mean nothing to me. You can have $100 million and I ain't got but $1,000. I don't give a fuck about you or your $1 million. I ain't gonna lose no sleep over that because you can't take the shit with you when you check out. You can't take it with you when you check out. Okay? My health is more valuable than your cash. Remember, I said that. Health is wealth. Let's go back to the drugs. The only reason why selling drugs is illegal, y'all, is because they do not get a cut, a percentage from you pushing that out in the street. He is his own lookout. He is his own security, got his gun on him. He's his own distributor. He's pushing it. He's the pharmacist. You understand? The carrier, the receiver. And once again, I'm not glorifying selling drugs. I'm only saying that a man or woman is trying to take care of their family and live life to the fullest, but they can't because they getting stepped on. They getting stepped on by the side that keep stepping on them. And here's the bad part. It's illegal for you to do all of these things. They'll give you a criminal record for that. Go work at McDonald's. Go work at Wendy's. You are the shit. No, you ain't. You got a job. You ain't in jail, but you can't even buy lunch meat. You can't even buy a box of cereal after you pay your rent or your bills. You busted and disgusted. And they living life to the fullest, just looking down saying, yep, we the kings. And they down. Listen, I learned how to play the game, y'all, but I will say this. They are the only ones that's allowed to sell you drugs legally. They call it, we got a doctor or a nurse, the pharmacy. You got to go to the pharmacy to get your drugs. The biggest drug dealers is your country. They have all the drugs in the world. They got different names for all these drugs, but you got to go see your doctor, get a prescription, and then they'll give you these drugs. They're trying to make it look good. What's the difference? What's the difference? Well, this don't make me steal nothing. The drugs that these people out here is running around doing is not making them steal nothing. It's not that. It's the fact that they hungry. That's why they stealing. They're hungry. Food, for whatever. They hungry. They stole it. They hurt somebody to get it. It wasn't the drugs. Stop that. That's a way to sugarcoat it so they can keep pushing out their stuff. Once again, they could give y'all hydrocodone, Percocets, oxycodone, whatever they want to call it, Tylenol, all the prescription drugs that you can get over the counter. Not over the counter, but a prescription. These doctors, they all in cahoots. They pay them top dollar to say, this is, you could take this, you could take this, you could take this. Let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all take these pills because your doctor said take them? Did your doctor ever look at your body? Does he know your body? No. You went there one day and told him, I feel this, I feel that, I feel that. They go in the back room, congregate with the rest of them. You'll come back out with a script. Yep, you're good. Go get them. They'll give you 25 of them. Now, your insurance company going to pay for the medicine. You might have to pay a little something. And you leave, you got your prescription, but guess what? They only gave you a certain amount, knowing you need more than that. But if we give it to you all, then they're going to lose money. You got to keep coming back to them. All right? But they are allowed to sell you. They even got marijuana, legal marijuana. They legalized marijuana now. You know why they legalized marijuana? Because they realized they been knew that y'all was killing the streets out here. Y'all was making buku money off of marijuana. What do weed make you do? Hungry, happy, sleepy. That's true. Hungry, happy, sleepy. I don't smoke weed, but it makes you hungry, happy, sleepy. We ain't getting no money out of it. Let's figure out how we could dip and dab into this. That's why they said we're gonna let a few of y'all out. We're gonna not give y'all felonies for having this amount on y'all. You know, having a certain amount, they consider you just a dude that smoked the weed. If you got a whole bunch you get caught with, now you're distributing marijuana. So they playing y'all, man. They really playing y'all. Now they the big time dope dealers. They got weed stores. These stores gotta pay the government taxes for selling you that stuff. Oh, we gotta switch it up and call it, you gotta have a weed card, a marijuana card. You gotta have a doctor say that you really need it. Now, how does a doctor know if you need marijuana? Because you went there and said some things. He's smoking the real street weed. He ain't smoking that medical marijuana. That medical marijuana got something in it to keep you coming back. It's a chemical in it. See, drugs, you gotta do stuff chemically. And then they had you doing things, and that street stuff that they was doing, that wasn't created in no laboratory. They made that. Now let's get off onto it. The reason why drugs is illegal, y'all, is because they do not get a cut out of that money. You get all that tax-free money to yourself. Realize, realize, realize. It's a fact, y'all. When you see that, you'll see the game, and you'll know how to play the game. I look and see all the people with felonies charged with this, charged with that, only because they was trying to put food on their table. And then you got people that said, oh, that's a drug dealer. I can't stand him. Why? Because he got more money than you? Why? Because he went out and got it in 2 minutes and you went 8 hours, 16 hours? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was never mad at the drug dealer. He had a family to feed. And if he didn't have a family, he was trying to feed himself. And then buy the finer things in life. What's wrong with that? My niece died from that. My niece, well, she shouldn't have OD'd. She shouldn't have took more than what she can handle. Well, it wasn't that. It was lace. Well, she shouldn't have took it anyway. You know what can happen when you take these drugs. Your doctor will tell you, the doctor tell you, take 2 of these. Call me in the morning. He ain't say take 5 and call me in the morning. You take 5, you won't be alive. Case closed. Love y'all.